Kia ora viewers, and welcome to Virgo's September 2014 tarot reading. We have the 4 cards laid out there which denote each week of the month, and the 5th card which is the overall energy for the month. So looking at your first card, the 5 of Wands, this often refers to career. In fact, quite a lot of your cards are about career or money. So it seems to me as if September for Virgos is quite focused on career and employment and those type of energies. Now, going back to the 5 of Wands, it can also be about relationships, but it's sort of as if to say, don't doubt yourself. In case you think you haven't got as much to offer as the next person in line, or you feel that there's competition around you, there could very well be competition. I mean, in today's society, let's face it, everyone has to sort of work really hard to get where they are on the grand scale of things at any level. But know that you're worthy of your competition. Know that you have as much to offer as the next person in the line. So you've got to start putting yourself forward and standing up and being strong and saying, hey, look at me over here in the corner. I have as much to offer as the next person. So that's kind of what that 5 of Wands card said. It's saying make sure that you're in the action. If there's people out there putting their hands up saying, oh, listen to me, you're as good as they are, but you have to make yourself be heard for that message to carry on. So that card's about standing up for yourself, holding your head up high, have faith in yourself, and know that you will end up in the right place for you if you put forward that energy. Now the next card, the Wheel of Fortune, this is a major arcana card, and it's quite a karmic cycle of life card. It basically, when it turns up, it is saying there is change coming for you at all levels, and it can be quite fast, and there's no stopping it, and often it's positive. The only thing we can say here is that some people are a little bit frightened by change. You know, they feel safer when they are in cycles of knowing what they're doing and things being the same all the time. But in reality, life is constant change, otherwise we wouldn't be living, would we? So when this card appears, lots of change could come upon you quite quickly, quite suddenly, unexpectedly, but take it as a blessing. It says live in the now and know that the now is where you need to be, and roll with the changes, accept them and think positively. You see, so there's quite a lot of messages for you in September about thinking positively, stepping up, having faith, going forward. You know, don't be afraid and lock yourself in a corner somewhere. Get on out there, Virgos, and feel the energy and the whole movement forward of this planet and the people on it, because you're part of that as well. Now the next card, the 3 of Pentacles, this again is a work card. It's good for work, and it's generally positive energies, and it shows that people around you are supportive or appreciative of what you're doing. You may not even feel that or recognise it or be aware of it, but there is support for you. There's networking support underneath. So again, it's a positive card in terms of backup and knowing that you're not on your own, that you do have help, and you do have people who have faith in you and are following you and listen to you and, you know, enjoy your company and the knowledge that you have to share and pass forward. The next card, the 5 of Swords, is a little bit more, perhaps it's the most argy-bargy one in your reading. But basically, your September reading is pretty good, actually. It's got pretty good vibrations. This card sort of suggests you might feel mixed feelings about people around you, you know, relationships. There are some people you're just not really going to like that much, and that's life, because we can't all like everyone, can we? And neither should we have to. But what it does say is, don't speak your words all the time. Maybe learn to hold back things that you can think them, but don't tell everyone. Keep some thoughts to yourself, because in certain circumstances it is not going to pay off. This card can lead to tensions and anxieties within relationships, and quite feisty, like real verbal arguments almost. So you're being warned. If you think this is going to come up in relationships, back off. What harm does it do to just be the one who walks away without having to have the last word? there's also an indication that this card says that someone that you are close to may leave your life for a while. Now, who knows what that could be? They could shift out of home, they could move away to another town, you could have a fallout. But oftentimes it's a short period, or it's a falling out that can be reconnected at some point in time. So you have to go with the flow. You let it happen. You know, things happen for reasons. So rather than try and control them, you let them go. And that way the energy is allowed to move freely on and come back in at whatever level it does later on. The last card, the overall energy card, the King of Pentacles, or rather the Knight of Pentacles, he's a sort of a good earth grounding card, a bit like your own sign. So it's a sign of stability and backbone and support, finances again for money and nurturing. You possibly will receive good news about finances or money this month. That's what the Knight of Pentacles often says. And the other thing is, you know, pay attention to the core things of life. Like, pay attention to the little things and the big things will fall into place. So don't forget that. Often we look at the big picture and we forget to take the one step at a moment, time, because those are actually the little steps are the ones that make the big steps that make the whole picture. So there you are, Virgo. That's a pretty good reading for you for September. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best and happy and safe September. Kia kaha, much aroha.